Orlando leading by 6. Here's Azania. Pass to the kid. Trying his luck deep. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Feeds to Burke. Wing shot on the way, and that's good for 2.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Yeah, looking to turn things around here, Greg, and cut into this lead.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, throws down the alley-oop slam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Now here's Hayward. He had 10 points in the win against New York. There's the pick, the tray. Burt can't get it to go.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. I'm sure he appreciated it.
And he gets it to go.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
And the Jazz with some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Withy. Joe Ingles comes in for Gordon. And that does it for the first half of play. Magic.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. But I'm trying to force it on offense because the things happen. And that's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
Okay, that was some strong work in the first half. Let's talk about what we got to do to keep this crowd out of the game. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. On a good note, our passing has been very smooth. You've set each other up with some really nice assists. That's strong team basketball. Let's keep it up. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
And on the floor for Byron Scott as we get into the second half. The kid in at the 3. Arthur out there with Vucevic. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Jennings in at the point guard position. Burke with it. 5 on the clock. The shot misses. And Orlando the other way now. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
Yeah, you know, that's right, Greg. Last season they split the series, and they may not be in the playoff conversation, but this still, for me, is an intriguing matchup.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And there's the pass to the kid. Pulls it from the elbow. Utah with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pass to Wiles. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Jazz shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Free throws good, Lyles. That one misses. The Magic leading by 10. Oladipo outside. They set the pick. Jennings drives in, got him up in the air with the pump fake, and then took advantage. Jennings has got his 2nd bucket.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
Oladipo, the pass to the kid. Orlando moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. High post shot. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Here's Hood. He's guarded by Jennings. Hayward, left side. Gobert with a screen for Hayward. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Hayward's got 7 points. Now the feed to Oladipo. Pass to the kid. He dishes it to Oladipo. There's the pick. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Timeout. Start it.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. 3rd in rebounding, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
Tell you what, man, he has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim, and he goes after it. That's why he's one of the best rebounders in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Jeff Withy comes in for Lyles, and it's Dante Exum in for Rodney Hood. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Passes it to the kid. It's back to Jennings. Beyond the arc. No luck. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Now here's Burke, guarded by Oladipo. Now Burke, 6 points for him. Puts it up from 12, and Aldridge sends it back, and he's able to get it back. Orlando making some changes. Aaron Gordon comes in for the kid, and Evan Fournier subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Orlando leading by... We've got Hayward, Hood out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the 4. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's the kid. And that one's good. The kid's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Magic.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Dishes it to Hayward. Out to the right wing. Hood. Arthur grabs the board. Arthur's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And Fournier kicks to Jennings. Arthur sets the pick for Jennings. Rebound, Utah. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Down low. Nice shot by Gobert.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Kicks it to Arthur. The pass to the kid. Picked by Vucevic. Jennings for three. And the shot is good. And the Magic lead by 17.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. He feeds it to Fournier. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 4 assists now tonight. There's the dish to Ingles. In the corner, it's Hayward. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Hayward comes with the double team. The shot's good from the kid.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, throws down the alley-oop slam.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Gobert with a screen on Jennings. Now here's Burke. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 5. From deep. It's hauled in by the Magic. Now here's Jennings. To the wing right side. Fournier passes to the kid. They set the pick. Feeds to Vucevic. Shot is off. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jazz trail by 19. Burke dishes to Hood. It's good. The assist that time from Burke.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Vucevic the pass to the kid. The 10-footer finds the target. The kid's got 8 points in the quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Timeout.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Lyles passes to Burke. From the high post. And it's Orlando with the rebound. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic. Pass to the kid. Outside Jennings. It's Oladipo on the wing. Vucevic the pass to the kid. From beyond the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
And they sure